Hey, Elder Distaggio back at you with the last video. Actually wanted to get this video out of the way, have this one sneak in place here in terms of what I want to show you guys is Torch Battle strategy. This is a great guild. Bury Deep is a great guild to demonstrate this. If you're kind of like a medium might guild, first take a look at that number 153 to 155. That's important. So someone will call that number out. Those are the ranks that all of us in this guild are going to hit. So we're going to enter in, we're going to go to Haul Torch, we're going to click on that hauling button. These are guilds, these are the rank numbers that my other guildmates are hauling from. I'm going to start hauling from one of these ones from 151 through 155. You can see no one in Bury Deep is attacking anyone else. We all want to focus fire. The number of fires there, it's either there's a percentage number that's 0, 25, 50, or 75%. That means how many flags they have left. The reason why you want to pick a range of guilds, and so we use in this case 151 to 155, is because they run out of torches if you're focus firing on just one. If you just picked one number, that one will run out. And so you actually need to pick a wider range of them. This guild is level 8. This is a level 8 out of level 10 guild, which means we can get up to 160 torches. It's 20 times level. And at the end of Torch Battle, you take however many torches you have. So if you have 160, you multiply that number times the number 4. That gets you to 640 shards as a reward, just if you're curious how the math works on that. The reason why this is a level 8 guild, if you are a low or medium might guild, you want to be facing enemies that are low and medium might. You don't want to be facing the tier 1 guild, so you don't want to level your guild to level 10. You want to stay at level 6, 7, or 8, in my opinion. In the case of this guild, which is Bury Deep, what we did is we kept it at level 8. Now here I'm just kind of cherry picking here. I am defending, so the next thing you need to do after you do all your hauls at approximately 2045, that's a time, 2045. You want to send all your hauls out right at the last minute so that the haul completes right before the torch battle ends, so that the team that you're hauling against has the least amount of time to defend. And if they're getting blasted by a guild or more than one guild, you can see a Spirit Mage go, Spirit Mage, yes, got the defense there. 3 straight, was that 3 straight wins? I don't know. This guild here, Fearless Rage, that was going at us, you can see they're just totally outmatched. Even though Bury Deep is what I'll call a medium, kind of a medium tier guild, we still got definitely got some developed heroes in this guild. And if this is the kind of guild that you are looking for, there are some open slots in Bury Deep. And here you can see the Destroyer. Hardly ever use him, but hey, was no match. So I'm doing pretty good on my defense here, actually. Gonna send a Succubus versus a champion here. Does this one work? Oh, that's gonna be a tricky one, actually. I don't think this is going to work because that champion has stun off. What was I thinking? Succubus is not a good one here. Let's see here. Look at that stun. Oh, I got it there. That was nice. I guess that level advantage, right? And you can see I'm defending. I got 4 more defends left. I'm just going to toss Pixie against Paladin. That's no big deal. Pixie is obviously awesome 1 versus 1. I probably should have saved Pixie, to be totally honest with you. She is really, really good in Torch Battle. Doesn't look good, but hey, you level up that inscription on Pixie up to like level 80 plus, and she definitely becomes fine. Fearless Rage here, here's a level 132 Reaper. They're actually pretty good, is what depends on what's on the talent. If you got Scatter on a Reaper like I do on mine, it's just seriously a beast, but I have mine out hauling right now, so I don't know why exactly I sent the ninja here. Is this going to work? Is that little speak damage DPS going to go for him? Oh no, go. Oh, fail. Okay, yeah, I probably should have sent that ninja against that guy here. So why don't we take the unstunnable and go there with the Orc's Bane, unstunnable. That's a unfair fight for champion. Champion simply cannot stun Orc's Bane, obviously, and so that effect is going to go off on Orc's Bane, and that's going to end the life of champion. And there we go. So again, just defending here. I got 1 more defense left, 1 more defend left here. I really wanted to get this Reaper. I'm like, oh, I don't really see anything good. And target's vanished. That Snowzilla, that might have been a tough chance anyways, so I got that 1 defend, and yeah, we'll just see if we need to use that a little bit later. But as you can see here, we got 81 out of 160 torches, and we have approximately 11 minutes left of the torch battle. Look in the upper right corner of the screen. You can see I'm just kind of giving some notes. So this is looking good, though. We have tons of hauls out, and that means in the next 11 minutes, those hauls are going to complete. They're all going to pile in. and stay locked in. And all we need to really do is keep defending, keep kind of monitoring things as we go here. Just kind of make sure everything is looking okay. Here we got 78 out of 160. I always call them flags because I used to kind of think of it as capture the flag, but 81 out of 160. I am kind of chopping up this video a little bit, so I'm kind of going in and out. Oh, look at that. Someone sent an engineer. Engineer is awesome. That's my favorite green, by the way. And got 82 out of 160, and you can see there's a couple guilds still coming in at us here. Since there is about 9 minutes left, 10 minutes is approximately the average haul time of some of those high speed walkers. And some are even shorter than that, but that's kind of the average. You can see we got 8 minutes left here in the torch battle. We got 85, and just tons of hauls out. So as you can see here, the guild chat, everyone's just posting out updates on what they've done. We had really high activity tonight. You can see I got all my hauls still about 6 minutes away, and there's about 8 minutes of the torch battle left, so I timed that pretty well. And I got 1 defend left here, 1 defend. Now what happens is once you do send out your hauls, what's nice if you do it about 15 minutes prior to the end of torch battle is you're going to start getting your heroes back to be able to use to defend with. Okay, so if I wanted to play this a little more strategically, I would have probably only defended a few times, 10 minutes ago, and I would have probably used most of my defense in the last few minutes, because then I would have got like my Multanica back, who's got scatter 5, and my Reaper's back, who's got scatter 4. I got a lot of scatter. I got a lot of scatter heroes, so I'm really good at defending in some cases. In some cases, I can send something that just should not win against a hero that's just really beefy. And I mean, I guess this isn't a good example because Vlad and Minnow, they're kind of an equal match here, but obviously my Vlad kind of gets its ability off right there, and Minnow's doesn't have a lot of DPS damage per second versus Vlad, which does, and I got revive on my Vlad too, so we're okay there. And then I looked like, oh, I just got my Multanica back. This would have been a good one right there against Destroyer. Really, that Multanica can pretty much beat anything. That Multanica can literally beat anything that I face it up against. It doesn't matter if it's a gold, okay? It doesn't matter. If it's been evolved, it's got a scatter 5 Multanica, and he's got tons of hit points, and he's obviously a slow attacker and everything. But once his breath ability goes off and all that scatter keeps happening, some of these new heroes probably get... There we go. At the end of the day, I kind of fast forwarded there. This is what we want. 640, that's max if you are a level 8 guild, and that's what we want to do. This is what I wanted to show you guys. I wanted to get this one out of the way. I got some cool ideas that I need to get to next. And as always, keep it dirty and dirty up.